going on, guys? My name's Ethan. Welcome back to another video. We are here to rank every single perk in Cold War. I've been wanting to do a ranking video like this for a while. Now, the rule for this is we are going to be looking at them at their tier 5, so their maximum versions, because there's no point in ranking tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, then tier 5. We're just going to rank them all at tier 5, so let's get straight into this. I'm too hyped. Let's get into this right now. Coming in at our number 10 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Tombstone. Now, why is Tombstone so low? It gives you a second chance at life. You get to revive yourself with your weapons that you have. So you could be using a wonder weapon to revive yourself. And it could be so useful if it weren't for self-revives and quick revive tier 5. That is literally the reason why it is so low. It's completely pointless in Cold War. Coming in at our number 9 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Mule Kick. Now, Mule Kick is actually pretty good, except for the point of Mule Kick. And now, what do I mean by that? There is 0 point in this game to have a third weapon. There is 0 point with the fact that you can now purchase ammo and one of Mule Kick's abilities, which allows regular zombies to drop ammo. So most of the time, you will have infinite ammo for your weapon. So that's why carrying a third gun is completely pointless, and that's kind of what Mule Kick has always been about, is to give you more firepower. There's no point in having that when you can literally get infinite ammo for any wonder weapon and any gun in the game, and for free because of Mule Kick. And now Mule Kick, there is one really good thing I love about Mule Kick, and is if you have the black hole grenades, you can carry 2. If you throw it, there is a chance that it won't use a single thing, and you'll still have 2. So you can potentially have 3, maybe 4 if you're lucky. The max I've ever gotten was 4, and it was really lucky. And then of course when you buy things from armor stations, but yeah, Mule Kick, it's got to come in at number 9. Coming in at our number 8 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Death Perception. Now, Death Perception, why is that above something that literally can give you infinite ammo and, you know, infinite pretty much equipment? Death Perception is very, very helpful in the fact that it does a bunch of damage to armored zombies. Now, armored zombies are annoying, and doing 25% more damage is amazing. This perk is perfect for Outbreak. I don't play that often, but it's perfect for Outbreak. And it also gives you 20% more salvage, and that is very important, especially early game. So that is really the reason why Death Perception is so much higher, is that the purpose of Death Perception is to see zombies through walls and see things through walls. It does that perfectly compared to something like Mule Kick, where it's completely irrelevant for its main task. So yeah, Death Perception coming in at number 8, a very solid ranking for a relatively pretty good perk. Coming in at our number 7 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Elemental Pop, the new perk for Cold War. Now, what does Elemental Pop do? It basically gives every single gun the ability to have all alternate ammo types. Now, if you have this maxed out, you can have every maxed out version of your alternate ammo types. Not ultimate ammo, even though they are. So you can have Napalm Burst tier 5 unlocked, and if you have Elemental Pop and you don't put on Napalm Burst on your gun, you can still get Napalm Burst tier 5 just from this perk. And with tier 5, the lower amount of ammo you have in your magazine when you reload, the more damage it'll do with an Electric Burst, aka Electric Cherry. Well, technically Electric Burst 2 from BO4, but Elemental Pop is just a really good kind of like, okay, stun all the zombies real quick and let me reload. And for that reason, and the fact that you are able to use alternate ammo types with wonder weapons, is pretty damn good. So that is why it is going to be getting our number 7 spot. Coming in at our number 6 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Speed Cola. Now, Speed Cola is one of my favorite perks. I love being able to reload fast. However, in this game, it isn't as fast as you would think. Even with fast mags, I feel like Speed Cola is kind of slow, which is weird because you're supposed to be reloading faster. For LMGs and snipers, this is an absolute must-have. But I find that it's not that fast. Like if you go back to BO3, that thing was like a millisecond. But Speed Cola is amazing for the fact that it reloads your field upgrades way faster, which is awesome. And it also increases the ability for you to land on the box, but the box isn't really useful in this game considering the fact you have trials. But regardless, Speed Cola, the reload ability, and on top of that, having your field upgrades go faster, that'll always be a good thing in my books. So yeah, Speed Cola is going to be coming in at our number 6th spot. Coming in at our number 5 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Deadshot Daiquiri. What an insane improvement to a perk that is very helpful for console players. I never ran Deadshot Daiquiri in the past. I love it now, especially with the point system. You need to be getting those kills. Deadshot Daiquiri does increased damage, does 100% extra critical damage to enemies with full health. It does increased damage to armor pieces. It includes more bonus damage. And then on top of that, consecutive damage. If you hit consistent headshot, it does 20% more. You get so much damage out of Deadshot Daiquiri. It is insane. And it is a must-have perk for any time you're running with a regular weapon. Wonder weapons obviously is not going to be as useful, but if you're running any bullet-based weapons, especially shotguns, whoo! Oh my goodness. And then on top of that, if you use a sniper as well and you're just kind of camping, although you can't really get penetration damage, Deadshot Daiquiri is a must for those headshots and for point making. Honestly, Deadshot Daiquiri is amazing for points because you get headshot, you get 115, I think it's 115 points per headshot kill, which is awesome to have. So yeah, Deadshot Daiquiri, congratulations, you made it into the top 5, and what a very, very cool perk. I really like what they did with Deadshot in Cold War. Coming in at our number 4 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have PhD Slider. Now, people are upset it's not Flopper, but technically it is. If you jump off of a high place, you do a massive explosion. However, you do take fall damage if you only have PhD. But if you land, you do a massive explosion, and you get longer slide distance, slide damage. Like, explosive, especially if you're using the ray gun, you get explosive protection. You can slide and kill zombies. You slide very fast and very far. It's great for getting out of situations. Overall, PhD is the best perk they added post-launch. So out of the 4 perks, PhD was easily the best one they added. And it was such a kind of... I've never really played BO1, so I never got to experience PhD. And now that I played, and I've used RPGs, I've used the ray gun, I can understand why it is such a popular perk. And it comes in at our number 4 spot. Coming in at our number 3 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Stamina. I love Stamina so much. Stamina is perfect in this game. Infinite sprint time. You get increased sprint speed, obviously. You get immunity to fall damage, which is basically what PhD does, but you get it in Stamina instead of PhD for some reason. You can aim down, you can walk faster when you're aiming. You just get a lot. It just allows you to have more mobility, and especially with LMGs and snipers, you need mobility. And honestly, who doesn't like to have more mobility? Who wouldn't like to be faster and not have to worry about your sprint running out in Call of Duty Zombies? I love Stamina, and it's one of those, you know, it's one of those perks. As soon as I get it, I feel so much more safe because I'm fast. I can move a lot quicker. I can get, you know, I can get out of the way of zombies, and I just overall think that Stamina is such a perfect perk for Cold War, especially for Outbreak. This perk is an absolute must in Outbreak, and it's not even a question. But you know, Stamina top 3. That's pretty damn good for Stamina. I like Stamina. It's such a good perk. Coming in at our number 2 spot, ladies and gentlemen, we have Quick Revive. Now, Quick Revive is obviously more helpful when it comes to reviving teammates. However, this Quick Revive is overpowered as hell. This could even be number 1. As soon as you go down, no matter what version, what mode you're in, if you're in by yourself or with the team, you kill one zombie, you get back up. You kill one zombie, and you get right back up and continue playing like you normally would. Who thought that was fair? Who thought that was going to be a fair thing for this perk? This made Tombstone useless. This made buying self-revives useless. Quick Revive is so overpowered in this game. It's insane. You get a faster regen time. You have when you revive a teammate, if you're playing with a teammate, you revive them, you get an insane speed boost and max health. Quick Revive is such an awesome perk, and I've loved using it. But unfortunately, there's one perk that, you know, I think we can all unanimously agree is above it. coming in at number 1, ladies and gentlemen, who you already knew what it is Juggernog. Why is Juggernog better than a perk that literally keeps you from, like, will literally infinite revive you? This thing keeps you alive when you're up. So, what does Juggernog do? It gives you 250 health. It gives you increased armor. So, basically your armor durability goes up. Every single time you pick up an armor plate, when it falls off of a zombie or from a boss, you get even more armor than normally would have. And if you get hit, if you are, like, instead of going down, like if you're at very low health and you go down technically, it'll deplete your armor and basically put you in like Dying Wish, where it'll put you no armor and 1 health. So you basically get a bonus Dying Wish type situation there, but you obviously don't get invincibility and stuff like that. Juggernog is the best perk in this game. To me, there is no change in my mind about that. It's so good. It is such a good perk. I run this every single time. I can run this and Deadshot until I get a tier 3 gun. That is how broken Juggernog is in this game. But guys, I hope you all enjoyed this ranking video. It's been so long, and I thought, you know what, we gotta get a ranking video in here. But anyways, guys, I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please do leave a like and subscribe. It is way too early for me to be recording these videos. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace out.